All right, we're on to the last step of the 360-degree 360 IT sales system. I'm Ryan Dorn, the creator of the system, and we've really been spending a lot of time today walking through all the steps of successful IT sales. Now we're on to step number 5, so check out the previous videos if you haven't had a chance. I'd love to come to your office and actually work through these steps with your entire IT sales team. Step 5 is retention. Now remember something, guys, if you look back upon this landscape of everything that we've talked about today, everything revolves around circles. So, for example, step 1, gaining access. That's where we actually began to bring them in to the top of the circle. And we're looking to complete that circle. And then step number 2 is we have the circle again, and at this part of the circle, down here to the lower right, we're asking them to make a decision or make a change to the software or product or service that they currently have. Step number 3, we're presenting them with a really good quality proposal because we want to try to get them on board so that we can keep them a long time, because when it comes to retaining customers, it's always easier to keep a customer than to get a new one. All right. Step number 4 is understanding that we're not always going to meet the decision maker, okay, in person or on the phone. And then it comes to step number 5, which is the retention step. So let me ask you this. If I asked you right now to send to me your customer retention plan, could you email it to me? Could you attach it as a PDF and send it to me right now? Most of you, unfortunately, the answer is no. You couldn't do that. And that's the secret behind 360 IT sales, is that you're starting at the top of the circle and bringing them in, you're walking them through this whole process, and then you're retaining them, and then you're going to keep them in the loop time and time and time again. So a lot of times, this is the piece of the process very much that's missing. Now again, guys, it's important for us to remember the 4 P's of successful IT sales. The first is we've got to have really good people. And if you have good people on the bus, then you're going to have much greater success. The second P is that you've got to have a really good product. And I think a lot of you do. And even if your product isn't best in class, it doesn't matter as long as you're excited about it and you can sell it really, really well. Now, the next P, the 4 P's of IT sales success, the price. How are you priced? And if you are more expensive, why? Why are you more expensive? And how do you justify it? And then the last is a process. And this is where we spent a lot of our time through this 5-part series, is talking about your processes. Now remember, guys, when it comes to selling internet technologies, whether it's software, whether it's hardware, or whatever it is, it's really important for you to remember that you have to have some type of process. Without a process, you're just basically going to be lost. And you need to have a sales process that's easy to implement and easy to follow through on. Hey, this is Ryan Dorn. Thanks for joining me through these 5 videos, a 360 IT sales training success system. Love to come visit with you and your IT sales team via Skype or in person, so reach out to me. My email address is really, really easy. It's simply ryan@ryandorn.com, DOHRN. Take care, and best of luck selling.